Alright, what's up you guys? So today Apple unveiled some new products and some redesigns, and I'm just gonna go over them and give my thoughts on them. So let's go directly to the website, apple.com. Let's see. There you go. There you go, the new iMac. But I'll go to the MacBook, the 13-inch MacBook first, which is right here. Now the new the redesigned MacBook 13-inch, the original, has got a new makeover. It's now got a full unibody enclosure. It's still polycarbonate, which isn't that big of an issue. It still looks quite nice. You got a new built-in 7-hour battery. And what else? You also get DDR3, which is great. I believe all Macs come standard with DDR3 now. And you get all this for the same price. 2.26 gigahertz. I believe you get a bigger hard drive. I'm not sure. I think the previous model was 160 gigabytes. I could be wrong, but now you get 250 gigabytes of hard drive. You get the standard 8x double layer super drive. You get the GeForce 9400M graphics. And yeah, that's about it. And all this is still $9.99, which is great. So props to Apple on redesigning the MacBook. Now let's move on to the Mac Mini, which didn't get a huge design. Maybe like minor little upgraded specs, I believe. So for the $600 model, you get 2.26 gigahertz Core 2 Duo. You get a 160 gigabyte hard drive, double layer super drive, and you get the GeForce 9400M graphics card. I believe that's the same one. I'm not sure. I don't think they had the GeForce 9400M before, but who knows? I don't really go to the Apple website that much, so I don't know. I wish they would have at least gave you 250 gigabytes like they did on the MacBook. But that's fine. Moving on to the $800 model, you get a 2.53 gigahertz. You get 320 gigabytes of hard drive. You get 4 gigs of DDR3. You get 8x double layer super drive and the same 9400 mobile graphics card. And they also ship it with Snow Leopard server now. So it's the same processor, but you get dual 500 gigabytes hard drive, which is quite impressive in that little small form factor case. So basically, two 500 gigabytes, I believe at 7200 RPM. You get the same standard 9400M graphics card, and you get Mac OS X server Snow Leopard. So nothing too exciting there. And let's move on to the iMacs, which is one of the biggest new redesigns and upgraded specs. They dropped the 22 inches and the 24 inches, and they replaced the 22 inch with a 21.5 inch, and the 24 inch replaced by a 27 inch. Now, what's nice about this is that all the 21.5 inches and 27 inches come standard with 3.06 gigahertz of Intel Core 2 Duo, except for the last one, which I'll explain later. Now, the 21.5 inches get a resolution of 1920 by 1080, which is pretty sweet, basically 1080p. It also comes with 4 gigabytes of DDR3. This is the lowest end model, which goes for $1,200 US. You get a 500 gigabyte hard drive, super drive, and you get the standard 9400M graphics card. Now, if you spend $1,500 on the 21.5 inch, you get the same 3.06 gigahertz, you get the same 1080 resolution, you get 4 gigs of DDR3 same, and you get double the hard drive. So, double the space. You get a 1 terabyte hard drive this time. Same double layer super drive, and you get an upgraded graphics card, which is an ATI Radeon HD 4670 with 256 megs of DDR3, which isn't the best graphics card in the world, but you're not gonna be gaming on this, you know. Well, if you are, you might as well go with the highest end model. But anyways, that's fine. Now moving on to the 27-inch model. Now this one's going for $1,700, which is the lowest end model of the 27-inch. It's the same 3.06 gigahertz. However, the resolution is actually quite big. It's 2560 by 1440, which is really nice. And what else? You get an HD. Oh, you get the same graphics card, 4670, same double layer super drive and 1 TB hard drive. And the highest end model finally has got a quad core. So it's a 2.66 gigahertz Intel Core i5, same resolution, same amount of memory, same hard drive size, same super drive, and however you get a 4850 with it, which is great. That's more than you need. So that should do some pretty good gaming at that resolution. Not the greatest, but it's still pretty good. Now the redesign. The screen is actually, the black outlines are actually going all the way to, how do you say it, to the sides. It's somewhat edge to edge, I believe. So the screen's almost all the way to the edge, which actually looks quite nice. So like right here, you see right here. There you go. Let me get a bigger picture of it. Let me see. Gallery. There you go. Still a similar design. And yeah, looks great. Props to Apple for redesigning the iMac. And I think it's a good deal. Alright, now let's move on to the final product, which is, if I could find it, the Magic Mouse. Which is, it's kind of corny, you know, Magic Mouse, blah blah, yeah, whatever, it's power of magic. I believe Apple had an issue with the name Mighty Mouse or something. I'm not 1% correct about this, I'm not sure. So yeah, I think they dropped the name and just went with the Magic Mouse. Now what's special about the Magic Mouse is it doesn't have any buttons, so it's entirely different from the Mighty Mouse. And so it's basically a multi-touch Surface mouse, which is, as claimed by Apple, the first multi-touch mouse, which I would probably agree. I don't know any other mouse that has multi-touch capabilities. Now it's a laser tracking engine and it connects to Bluetooth, which will go up 33 feet away, which is great. I'm not sure if this is compatible with PC. It doesn't state here. Let me check. Bluetooth enabled Mac computer. It doesn't say Mac/PC, so I guess it's not compatible with a PC, which is kind of disappointing. I wanted to try it out, but I have my MacBook Pro, so I could try it out if I wanted to get one or whatever. So if you want to click, all you do is just touch and you gotta click. You want 2-button click, just put 2 fingers on. You still got the 360-degree scroll like the Mighty Mouse, same movements. Screen zoom, you hold down the control key and you move your index or whatever finger you use the most up and down, and 2-finger swipe, which is pretty sweet. It's, I believe the bottom, it's some aluminum, I'm not sure. Let's see. Multi-touch area covers the top surface, blah blah blah. It doesn't say. I'm pretty sure it states around here somewhere. Anyways, it looks aluminum from the bottom, as you can see here. Really sleek, typical Apple design, which is really nice. Wireless, of course. It's an internal battery. I don't think it's replaceable, I'm not sure. I believe it used to say unremovable battery, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But anyways, props to Apple for making a new mouse, because the Mighty Mouse wasn't that great. Not a big fan of it. Some people like it, some people don't, you know. It could be the same deal with the Magic Mouse. I would just like to see a different name instead of Magic Mouse, which is, it's kind of corny. But anyway, it's gonna run you $69, which is maybe a little expensive for the main consumers, the, how do you say it, the regular consumers. But in my opinion, it's not that expensive because you're getting multi-touch surface, so it's a pretty sweet, I won't say sweet deal, but it's an okay deal, $69. And if you're buying an iMac, you get one for free, and you also get a wireless keyboard, which is pretty sweet. So you don't need to buy an extra Magic Mouse. And that's about it. That's my thoughts on Apple's new products. Hope you guys like what you see. If you do, hit the subscribe button, you know. And more videos coming up. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.